LongFallBoots pedal demo. This is the Devi Ever Big Distortion Sound Machine, because fuck you, that's why. Yes, we knew we were going to enjoy this one. Before we get going, quick shout out to our friend Chris, who has lent us this pedal for the demo. Thanks, Chris. So what do we got here? Devi Ever Big Distortion Sound Machine. It is one of the first pedals to come out of the newly revitalized brain of Devi Ever effects since Dwarfcraft have been making them. It is kind of two different circuits put in one box. We've got a ruiner, which is traditionally kind of thought of as a bass fuzz, big, doomy and dark. And on the other side we've also got well, both the Aenima and the torn speaker, and any point in between the two of those pedals, and a switch to make things worse, because sometimes worse is better, and that's really important. You can run this actually in a 2 amp configuration with output 1 hitting a bass amp, I guess, with the ruiner, and output 2 hitting a guitar amp with the torn speaker. We are just running out of output 2, which means we are getting the two blended together, but you can run them in stereo as well. Controls go like this. We've got the ruiner's gain here, we've got the ruiner's volume here, we have got the torn speaker's volume here, the torn speaker's gain here, and then the blend to switch between Aenima or torn speaker type circuits, and a switch for worse. We'll hear them in isolation, we'll hear them blended together. Here are the clean sounds. For reference, this is the bridge tone. This is the middle tone. Yeah! And this is the neck. Just feeling angry today, the neck is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down the volume for the torn speaker side, so we are hearing none of that, and I'll turn the gain down as well, and we're going to concentrate on the ruiner side. Let's start with the gain down low and see what happens. I'm going to start on the neck pickup because this is a bassy fuzz. Nothing, because no gain. Bridge pickup. Middle. So we've got kind of a squelchy kind of synthy sound. I think it's really cool for like single note funky riffs like that, if you want to pretend you're like a clavier or something like that. Let's give it a bit more gain. So you've got that really cool sort of mid-range kind of honk to it, and you've got that squelch, and you've got that compression, that sort of transistor breaking up compression. You can hear that movement as a chord decays. Also, as you do those unity bends. Them sweet intermodulations. Let's keep pushing that gain up. That is really, really cool. I'm just going to roll the tone all the way up and see what happens. I suspect it'll just get even bassier. Actually, because it's seen more of the fundamental, I think because you haven't got so much intermodulation, it almost becomes clearer with the tone rolled off. So it's not seeming as much extra harmonics to freak out. I'm just going to try rolling the volume down to see how that works. So this is at full. It's about half. So rolling down the volume does give you less gain, I think, because it's a sort of a pre-gain kind of, almost like an input volume. That's what's happening there. So let's roll that volume down. Let's have a listen to the other side. So at the moment, we'll roll it all over to the torn speaker side. I don't know whether the worst switch is on or off.
That's off.
That's off. That's I think we'll start with the worst switch off then. Okay, so I'm just going to change it from the torn speaker to the Aenima circuit, just to see what the character of those two fuzzes sounds like before we start to crank up that gain. So to my ears, the Aenima is obviously high gain, possibly a little bit louder, a bit more controlled in its way. It's a smoother kind of attack, bit more sort of low mids to it as well. That's what I'm hearing anyway. Let's switch back over to torn speaker and start cranking that gain up. So that's for Aenima. So to me, the torn speaker is the punk kid, and then the Aenima is the more sort of refined, grown-up sound. Neither of those things is better or worse. Let's see what the worst switch does. So we'll switch, let's go halfway between the two, gains up full. Let's see what switching the worst in and out does then. So immediately you've got that drop in volume. introducing intermodulation, and you kind of start to get those octave up things happening. So without the worst, and you play up on the neck, I've got the tone rolled off for maximum octavier action. Let's switch the worst in. There's actually a sweet spot. You can hear it as I bring it round. There's a sweet spot where you get the most octave. Cool, well that's the side. Let's see what happens when we combine the two. Let's go for a nice open sound, maybe slightly less gain over here, somewhere in the middle on tone speaker, and then maximum sort of crazy compression over here. Yeah, that is a pedal. That is a superb fuzz. And what I love about it is how much variance is in here. Yes, granted, the temptation is to set everything up to full gain, switch to the net pickup and play doomy riffs with the lights out. Let's be honest, that's what the thing you're probably most likely to want to do is. But what I really love actually is how great the lower gain sounds work as well, and being able to have that sort of synthy thing that we were happening with the Ruiner side, and then putting the torn speaker kind of scuzzy thing over the top of that for like single note riffs and even sort of like thrashy chord stuff. I think that's actually might be an overlooked sound on this pedal. I don't know. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, what a great pedal, and it's quite a long video. So hopefully you're still with us. Hi guys. Well done if you made it to the end. Yeah, great, just great. I'm so excited to see what other things come out of Devi Over Effects over the next couple of months, because there's some really great stuff happening. So you know where to find these. Go to the Devi Over site for listed dealers. If you enjoyed the video and you want to hear some of our music, don't forget to go to our Bandcamp page. As of this video being released, our album is coming out really soon. But the EPs are still all free, and if you like the video, please subscribe. Go and check out the other Devi Over videos on our channel. We've got a bunch of them. Thanks for being with us, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. Ciao.